reached western Maharashtra. We are in Baramati, home to one of the most powerful families in politics, the Pawars. The family feud and the split in NCP has divided both the party and the family in two camps. In Lok Sabha elections, we saw Supriya Sule versus Ajit Pawar's wife Sunetra Pawar. And in round 2, in the Maharashtra Assembly elections 2024 on the Baramati seat, it's Ajit Pawar versus his nephew Yugendra Pawar. When it comes to western Maharashtra, one cannot ignore the influence of the Pawars. Baramati and its surrounding regions were once the bastion of the Pawar family. Meaning, whichever alliance had the Pawars on their side had the upper hand in at least 50 assembly constituencies in the region. Since its formation in 1999, the party has consistently secured anywhere between 40 to 70 seats in the assembly elections, with most seats coming from this region. However, the split in the ranks of what was Sharad Pawar's brainchild, the NCP, has complicated matters in western Maharashtra. This is the first assembly election since the split in the NCP, and Ajit Pawar's NCP will go head-to-head with the Sharad Pawar faction in 38 of these constituencies. The most significant battle among them all is the one here in Baramati Assembly constituency, which is once again a family affair. Ajit Pawar will take on his nephew Yugendra Pawar in a battle that may establish who the voters consider the real NCP. Both the camps are campaigning fiercely in Baramati, the traditional stronghold of the Pawar family. And this is the second time in a year that family members of the Pawar family are fighting each other in the electoral battle. Yugendra Pawar is a fourth generation politician. He is being backed by senior Pawar, Sharad Pawar. Let's talk to him and find out what he feels about facing his uncle in the electoral battle. We are in Baramati today, the hotly contested seat, and it's one of the most watched elections as far as Maharashtra is concerned and Baramati is concerned. Extremely significant because this is a traditional stronghold of the Pawar family. And joining me right now is Yugendra Pawar. He's the fourth generation politician belonging to the Pawar family, grandnephew of Sharad Pawar, and he's up against his own uncle in Baramati. And the moment we talk about Baramati, the first thing that comes to your mind, Yugendra Pawar, is the stronghold of the Pawar family. But unfortunately, there's a split now in the party which has led to change in dynamics and equations in the family as well. You're up against your own uncle. How do you see this battle?
See, it is quite unfortunate that it's a family battle, but instead of it being a family battle, I look at it more as an ideological battle. And even yesterday we were with the Congress ideology, Gandhi Nehru ideology, and even today we are where we were. We haven't gone with the BJP or gone with the Mahayuti, and always we've supported Pawar Saheb, and even today we're supporting Pawar Saheb.
When you say that, the thing that I noticed about your Sabha when we were talking to your constituencies, you said, you didn't say vote for me, you said vote for Sharad Pawar.
See, a vote for, I said vote for us. I don't like to use the word me or I, so that's why I say vote for us. But a vote for me is also a vote for Mr. Pawar Saheb and his ideology and his thinking.
You are his grandnephew, but you're the nephew of Ajit Pawar. And I go back to that question because he's not just your uncle, but he's a very seasoned politician against you in the electoral fray.
That's true, but I think the most seasoned politician, perhaps maybe in India, or the most experienced politician in India is Pawar Saheb, and he is with me, or his blessings are with me. So that's why I don't think there's too much to worry about.
In fact, try to write off the NCP SP camp, saying that there's a split now, most leaders have left, they've gone with Ajit Pawar, but you all managed to pull a surprise in Lok Sabha. Do you think that momentum will be maintained in the assembly elections as well?
No, I think 100% they'll be maintained. See, this is not the first time that this has happened to Pawar Saheb. It's happened before as well. But he's always shown the ability to bounce back, and that's why he is who he is. There was a time long back when a lot of Congress, when he was in the Congress, he was the chief minister, a lot of his legislators, they went to the other side. But he was unperturbed, he was not disturbed. He went and he was seeing a cricket match, and at that time people found it quite amusing that so many people have left, but this man is going and seeing a cricket match. It's because of his confidence, I guess, in himself and the people of Maharashtra at large. Whenever a crisis came before him, the people did not abandon him, and they showed that in the Lok Sabha, and I'm quite confident, very confident, that they'll show that in tomorrow's Vidhan Sabha as well.
The BJP says we didn't break anybody. We didn't break anybody's family or anybody's party. These people wanted to leave. Do you think...
That's not true, because I think Mr. Fadnavis, he had given a statement that he broke two parties and he came back to power. So even he is leading the BJP in Maharashtra, and for him to make a statement like that, it shows that they were behind it. And even even the reporters, journalists, political analysts at large, they know why and how all these things.
Just two more questions before I let you go. There's a lot of party hopping that happens before and after elections as well, and the political differences, interestingly, don't remain for that long. Is that going to happen in the family as well, that the differences will be resolved soon? As a young generation leader, do you hope that for your family to come together?
I would always hope that the family stays together. I'm not of the view that the family should break or continuously fight and things like that. See, I think ideologically we can have our differences, like any family would. But I don't think that it should convert into personal enmity or any break within the family. Even not today. Since many years, my family has had ideological differences. Pawar Sahab's own mother, we call her Shardabai, she was part of the Peasants and Workers Party, PWP. In Marathi we say Sheka Paksh. And at that time, because his own mother was of a different ideology, since a very young age, my family, we always believed that it's fine to have ideological differences. We can sit and have a healthy debate about the same, but it shouldn't become into, something more than that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Pawar after filing a nomination, or now that you're campaigning? Has he wished you all the best, good luck?
Who missed? Which?
Mr. Ajit Pawar, of course.
No, not yet. Maybe after the elections.
Do you recall any moment that you had with him, like a family, and now that you are against him? For an outsider who's not part of the Pawar family, for us it's like this battle between the uncle and the nephew. How are the family members looking at it?
No, it's just unfortunate. But, it's something that we had also never expected. We never thought that Mr. Ajit Pawar will leave Mr. Sharad Pawar in the first place, because he's helped him a lot in his entire career. And that's why what happened is quite unfortunate, but let's pray to God and let's hope that everything eventually falls back into place.
Thank you very much for speaking with us, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
32-year-old Yugendra Pawar is making his electoral debut from the family bastion Baramati against his uncle Ajit Pawar. While it's a contest that could have huge political ramifications for both sides, it is also one that has split the Pawar family. We are in the Baramati constituency, where the electoral battle is once again between the members of the Pawar family. This time around, it's Ajit Pawar versus Yugendra Pawar. And joining me right now is somebody who's related to both. We have Srinivas Pawar joining us, who's Ajit Pawar's brother and Yugendra Pawar's father. How is the family looking at this fight? How difficult is it for the family?
It is difficult. It is tough time for the family, because only 3 of them were in politics. And then you know what happened between Dada, I call my elder brother Dada, and Sahab. The party split and all MLAs went with my brother. And then all the things started from Member of Parliament elections. But it is tough.
In this election, can I say, or can anybody say that the family is supporting one particular individual? Are you rooting for Yugendra Pawar, or are you just watching the electoral battle and waiting for the results?
No, definitely he is my son, so I will support him, and I respect Sahab a lot. In fact, even Dada used to respect, he still respects, I believe. And we were, we grew up with him. From 67, I was 4 years old when he started his political career as a MLA from Baramati. And my father passed at a very early age. I was 14, 15, the other was 17, 18. So we were always with Saab, and he took care of us, both of us, since then, till last year. So definitely we respect him as a leader, and that's why we were with him.
So when you're not talking about politics, is the family back together? Because there were reports that the family did not celebrate the Padwa together or the Bhau Beach festival. Is that because everybody is busy because of elections, or is that change in dynamics?
Both. I'll say both, because yes, they were busy, the politicians plus elections, time is short, only now to 12 days left. So they were busy, but they were coming, going, and yes, because of split, there was bit awkwardness between this family and other members. Others, everybody we were together, including his son or everybody, other than himself and Vaini.
Thank you very much for speaking so frankly and for answering all the questions. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ajit Pawar has released manifesto for almost all the seats that his party is contesting on as part of the alliance. And as far as the Baramati manifesto is concerned, he's promised something for everyone, from the farmers to the youth of Baramati. In fact, Ajit Pawar has made the promise of a new Maharashtra vision.
In the previous contest between the two warring NCP factions, the Sharad Pawar faction came through better off, winning 8 out of the 10 seats contested, as compared to just the 1 seat the Ajit Pawar faction managed to win out of 4. One person who knows a thing or two about the family feud is Sunetra Pawar, who unsuccessfully contested the Baramati Lok Sabha seat against Supriya Sule. What's their strategy this time around to take on the Sharad Pawar faction?
We are now joined by Sunetra Pawar, who is the Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha and wife of Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra Ajit Pawar, and she's campaigning for him. Let's talk to her. बहुत-बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए।
नमस्ते।
कैंपेन आपका चल रहा है अजित पवार के लिए, आप लोगों से मिल रही हैं, इंटरैक्शंस चल रहा है, तो कैसा रिस्पांस आपको लोगों से मिल रहा है और क्या सेंस है आपका कि क्या हो रहा है?
मैं 20 दिनों से मैं बारामती तालुका में गांव-गांव में जा रही हूँ। रिस्पांस बहुत अच्छा है। जहाँ भी जाती हूँ वो पॉजिटिवली बोलते हैं कि हम अभी दादा के साथ ही हैं।
लोगों में जो स्कीम्स महाराष्ट्र की सरकार ने लॉन्च की है, लाड़की बहन योजना, उसको लेकर महिलाओं में खास तौर पर कैसा रिस्पांस है और आपसे बातचीत में क्या ये
महिलाएं ज़्यादा बहुत ही खुश है, क्योंकि हम हमेशा बोलते हैं कि महिला सक्षमीकरण, लेकिन ये जो पैसा मिला है माझी लाड़की बहन योजना से, उनका सम्मान बढ़ा है, आत्मसम्मान, क्योंकि हर एक के खाते में खुद का पैसा है और वो जो चाहे कर सकती है। तो बहुत सारी नीडी जो लेडीज होती थी उनको कुछ ना कुछ बहुत आधार मिला है, इसलिए हर कोई महिला सच में खुश है, बोलती है हमने ये किया, हमने वो किया, और हम इस बार दादा के साथ ही हैं।
बारामती के बारे में जब भी बात होती है तो पवार परिवार का गढ़ इसको कहा जाता है, लेकिन अब पार्टियां भी 2 हो गई हैं, कैंप्स भी 2 हो गए हैं और इसका असर परिवार पर भी पड़ता है। चुनाव में अजीत पवार के सामने उन्हीं के भतीजे युगेंद्र पवार हैं, तो जब इस तरह का मुकाबला होता है कि परिवार के ही 2 लोग जब चुनाव में एक दूसरे के आमने सामने होते हैं, तो क्या बाकी परिवार वालों के लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है?
हाँ, हर किसी को अभी तो थोड़ी मुश्किलें आई हैं, लेकिन अभी सबने समझ लिया है, क्योंकि ये राजकीय विचारों की लड़ाई थी, ये तो फैमिली मैटर नहीं था, इसलिए लोगों ने अभी उसको मान लिया है और लोग अभी इसी के साथ चल रहे हैं।
तो इस लड़ाई को आप कैसे देख रही हैं? आप लोगों की युगेंद्र पवार से कोई आपकी बात हुई, कोई शुभेच्छा, ऑल द बेस्ट आपने उनको दिया?
बात तो नहीं हुई, लेकिन अभी दादा का 30 सालों का बारामती का योगदान है, जो उन्होंने बारामती रीजन के लिए जो काम किया है वो लोगों के सामने है, इसलिए लोग जानते हैं कि दादा ने क्या किया है उनके लिए, इसलिए 30 साल वो दादा के साथ थे ना।
एक स्पेशल मैनिफेस्टो बारामती के लिए, क्योंकि सारी सीटों के लिए निकाला है, बारामती के लिए भी निकाला है, उसमें फार्मर्स को भी कुछ दिया है और जो यहाँ का युवा है उसको भी कुछ प्रॉमिस किया है। ये अलग से जो मैनिफेस्टो निकालने की स्ट्रैटेजी है, इस पर आपकी क्या राय है?
नहीं, बारामती के लोगों को अभी एक एजुकेशन हब बन गया है, इंडस्ट्री भी बहुत सारी है, इसलिए बाहर के भी लोग बहुत सारे आते हैं, तो बारामती के लोगों को या किसानों के बच्चों को ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है अभी नौकरी की, इसलिए यहाँ नौकरियाँ तो है, लेकिन बढ़ती लोक संख्या की वजह से हर एक कोई घर का लड़का सीखा है, अच्छी तरह से पढ़ाई की है, तो वो नौकरी चाहते हैं, तो हर एक को नौकरी मिलने के लिए दादा ने जो आगे का प्लान है वो इसमें ज़्यादा है।
लोकसभा में आप और सुप्रिया सुले आमने सामने थे, असेंबली में अजीत पवार और युगेंद्र पवार आमने सामने। कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है इन दोनों मुकाबलों का, क्योंकि लोकसभा के अपने मुद्दे होते हैं, असेंबली के अपने। पर आपको लगता है कि असेंबली का जो रिजल्ट होगा वो लोकसभा से अलग होगा?
अलग ही होगा, क्योंकि अभी लोग जानते हैं सच में, क्योंकि और बारामती का ट्रेंड पहले से ही था कि लोकसभा के लिए सुप्रिया ताई को वोट करते थे, विधानसभा के लिए दादा को वोट करते। तो वो ट्रेंड मुझे लगता है कि वही अभी रहेगा।
राजनीतिक केवल विचारों का मतभेद है, कोई मनभेद नहीं है परिवार?
मनभेद बिल्कुल नहीं है, ये राजकीय विचारों की लड़ाई है, इसलिए ये सब हो रहा है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
Aside from the battle within the Pawar household, Baramati is also known as the sugar belt of Maharashtra. Here, farmers remain the powerhouse of the local economy. But are they convinced with the Ajit Pawar faction of the NCP, or are they looking for a change?
Well, one problem that people face here, and is a serious issue, is that of water crisis. We are here in the Babudi village in Baramati, and as you can see here, there are a few men standing near the well, pulling water out of it. Let's try and speak to some of them about the issue that the locals here are facing. तुम्ही प्रत्येक दिवशी इथे येता पाण्यासाठी?
हो, प्रत्येक दिवशी.
आणि तुम्हाला किती तास लागतो पाणी खेचायला?
ते बरोबर.
किती तास लागतात पाणी खेचायला?
2 घंटे लगते हैं।
2 घंटा पूरा पानी खींचने में लगता है। क्यों ये पानी यहाँ से क्यों लेना पड़ रहा है आपको?
कपड़ा धोने के लिए कपड़ा नहीं, बर्तन धोने के लिए पानी नहीं, तो कहाँ से लाएगी?
तो पानी का प्रॉब्लम है इस एरिया में? कब से ये पानी का प्रॉब्लम है?
यार पहले 2 साल 3 साल हो गए पानी नहीं, आता तरी पाऊस झालाय म्हणून पाणी.
So the people here are telling me that it takes them at least anywhere around 2 hours to pull enough water for their usage, and this water that they take from the well is only for washing purpose. मग पिण्याच्या पाण्याचं तुम्ही काय करता?
जार घेतो, जार इका दिलेली ना गाडी, इका जार.
म्हणजे तुम्ही पाणी विकत घेता का?
हा, विकत घेतो पाणी. 30 रुपयाला केंट घेतो असलं पिणे को पाणी.
आणि मग इथे काय सोय नाही केली पिण्याच्या पाण्याची?
नाही, काय नाही.
What the locals are telling me here is that they have to buy drinking water and that no facility has been provided to them. This is a lot of hard work. You know, one can only imagine the plight of these people who have to drag water like this out of the well for 2 hours to meet their basic requirements. And according to them, the netas just make promises and make no facilities for them. Unfortunately, they have to spend over 2 hours every day in meeting their basic requirements. And we were just speaking to some of them, and according to them, they have to fill such 3 to 4 cans every day for their washing and other purpose. For drinking water, they have to buy it, and no facility provided to them. So in terms of water supply, not much relief. Remember, the attack constantly on the senior Pawar is that all the facilities have been provided in Baramati and not the nearby or the surrounding areas. But this is the reality that we're getting you from on ground.
For both factions of the Pawar family and their respective parties, the Baramati contest will be the ultimate test that could decide which faction is the real NCP.
काय पाहिजे, सर्वसामान्य माणसाला काय पाहिजे देण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतोय. आणि त्याचबरोबर माझ्या युवकांना 25 लाख रोजगार निर्मिती करण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतला आहे. लाख विद्यार्थ्यांना महिन्याला 10,000 प्रशिक्षण भत्ता देण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतलेला आहे. 45 गावांना 45,000 गावांना पानंद रस्ते बांधण्याचा निर्णय आपण, अंगणवाडी आशा सेविकांना 15,000 रुपये देण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतला. आणि शेतकऱ्यांना 7.5 HP पंपाने शेती करणाऱ्यांचं बीज बिल आपण माफ केलंय. पण जे इतर बिल येतं त्याच्यामध्ये 30% कपात करण्याचा निर्णय आपण घेतला, म्हणजे सवलत देण्याचा. अशा योजना आपण केल्या. हे तर आता ट्रेलर आहे, पिक्चर अभी बाकी आहे. आणि म्हणून एक हिकमत सारखा सर्वसामान्य लोकांसाठी सातत्याने काही ना काही करण्याची मनामध्ये इच्छा असलेला बाळासाहेबांचा कडवट शिवसैनिक, बाळासाहेबांच्या विचाराने प्रभावित झालेला हा हिकमत यावेळेस निवडून आल्याशिवाय राहणार नाही. ही काळ्या दगडावरची भगवी रेग आहे.